All right, so this is a little game called Space Haven that I've been playing recently. I put about 5 hours into it. This is an early release game that I found on. I think I saw an advertisement on it when I was on Good Old Games, but it's also on Steam. It's not very expensive. I don't know if it's still on sale, but when I bought it, it was like 25% off. But it just looked kind of cool, and I thought, what the heck? I'll try it out. And I've been playing it quite a bit since I got it the other day. Like I said, I put about 5 hours into it. I'm just going to go ahead and load up the game that I've been playing. And I'm just going to play it for a bit and take you guys with me. I'll kind of explain what it is that I'm doing here. There is a lot more to this game than I know and that I've experienced. But there was also like a tutorial that kind of set me up here, and you know, this is a spaceship. That's what this is. You could think of this kind of like as I guess you could say maybe like Sims in space, kind of. You've got a crew here, and you have to, I mean, you don't have to, like in The Sims, I think you have to like tell your characters to do stuff. In this game, they do stuff automatically, although you can take control of them if you want to. Like, here's Arlene right here. It tells you what she's doing. She's taking a break. She's wearing a spacesuit. I don't know why she is. Sometimes they wear spacesuits. I don't know why she's wearing a spacesuit. But anyway, this is our spaceship that I actually got to build, and it's just, you just build it with these building blocks here. Oh, that ain't the building blocks. I think I can't build it because I'm paused. Okay, yeah, so this was a much smaller ship, and I've added on to it since then. It doesn't really look like a ship, you know, it's just this rectangle. Maybe I could have made it look differently, I don't know. It's not important. What is important is, you know, keeping your peeps alive, and so far I've done that. Nobody's died on me yet. I'm going to go ahead, let's see if I can talk about this a little bit more before I start the game. So here's one of my dudes right here, and there's all these different components that you need to build for your ship in order for your peeps to do what it is that they need to do. For example, you know, maybe build them a kitchen. So here's a kitchen for them where they can get food, and it tells you here, this kitchen will prepare finished meals from raw food. Place a table and chairs nearby to create a proper dining room for your crew members. So I did that. Put a little table here. There's some chairs around here. And for whatever reason, Arlene is sitting there in a spacesuit taking her break. And like I said, I don't understand. Sometimes my dudes will put on a spacesuit even though we're on the ship. I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure that out. Each of our crew members have different skills. I have no idea whether you can train people to get these skills to go up. I haven't seen that yet. Honestly, the only skill that I care about is construct, because that allows them to build things. Like I built all these walls here. These are actually walls. This is what it looks like when you put the walls up. And they build all the items and stuff, but you have to have that construct skill for that to happen, and not all of them have it. Arlene and Tyler are the only two that have construct. His is a 3, hers is a 1. Whatever, I don't know if Tyler builds things faster than her, I don't know. Kara and Enya here do not have construct, so they can't construct anything. So a lot of the time they just sit around doing nothing. But I can send them out to do mining, which I do quite a bit of. So let's go ahead and just start the game here, and you'll start to see the peeps walk around. The game is telling me that I have insufficient resources. It's telling me that a facility has run out of resources. Click this notification to focus on the facility and use the overview tab to see which resources are needed. Click this notification to focus on the facility. Okay, it's telling me about the kitchen here. And then use the overview tab to see which resources are needed. So I click on this, I go to overview, and it's telling me that I don't have any nuts and seeds, and I don't have any root vegetables for this thing. That's what it's telling me. It's interesting. I don't know why. So then it tells you may need to mine and refine for the resources you need, trade for them, or salvage them from a derelict ship. And these are all things that you can do in the game. I don't know. Okay, there. Yeah, sure enough. There's actually 4 things here. So we don't have any nuts and seeds, we don't have any root vegetables, we don't have any fruits, and we don't have any artificial meat. Now, for the fruits, the root vegetables, I actually have placed these, what are these things called? Grow beds with light here. And these things here actually create, you can see I'm actually growing fruits in this one, and it's about 67% done. This one here, I'm growing root vegetables, 86% done. And this one here, I'm also growing root vegetables. And I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that once they're grown, one of my crew members will come over and pick it up and maybe bring it over to the kitchen. I'm not sure. I haven't seen that happen yet, so I'm not 100% sure what happens there. I have crafted little quarters for each of my characters here. I call them characters. For each of my crew members here. And one thing that I actually kind of like, I'll put the walls back down so you can see. So like I made this bed, right? And what I like about it is that I can assign this bed to Kara, right? So this is Kara's quarters. This is Enya's quarters. This is Tyler's quarters. And this is, oh, interesting. Anyone. I did not realize that. So, I didn't realize that. I don't have quarters for Kara, but I'm sure, I know she's been just going in there and sleeping because all the other beds are taken up. No, that's not Kara. It's, who doesn't have a bed? Tyler has one. Enya has one. Kara has one. Arlene doesn't. Let's go ahead and assign this bed to Arlene. There. So that is Arlene's bed. I don't know why. I like that you can do that. I just really like it. You can see the characters, they kind of like have little thought bubbles and stuff going on. They have moods. They have health you need to worry about. This person here, I'm looking at Enya. She has great health. Her energy is up. She's got a little bit of spacesuit fatigue. I don't know why she's wearing a spacesuit, man. I didn't tell her to put on a spacesuit. I don't know why she's wearing it. And I guess she's a little tired because she's been working. We could look at their food situation here. I mean, look how detailed this stuff is. I haven't really looked at any of this. Her comfort, plus 10, resting comfortably, plus 2, feeling comfortable. She's lonely, and she's got spacesuit fatigue. Again, I don't know why she's in a spacesuit. Speaking of comfort, this is something that I kind of think is neat. You can go down here and see like these different overlays, and one of them is comfort. And, you know, green is very positive, positive, neutral, negative, very negative. And these things here, these red, these are things that reduce comfort. You can see comfort minus 319. This thing is a power generator. And it's also very dark over here. I haven't put any lights over here. So that's why this is red. If your crew members walk around in here, they're going to be very uncomfortable. But if you build walls and wall off those areas, you can, as you can see here, kind of stop the effects of that discomfort. It still does kind of bleed over a little bit. You can see here the power generator, even though it's over here on the other side of the wall, it's still causing a little bit of discomfort here in my kitchen that I built. But I built this whole enclosed area here, you know, with doorways, so that the discomfort of the pod hangar here, and the discomfort of the shuttle hangar, and the discomfort of, well, there's still the hangars, don't bleed into this area here. So when my peeps are walking around here, they're actually pretty comfortable. Another thing you have to pay attention to is temperature. And one thing I've noticed, as usual, there's no manual for this game or anything. One thing that I've noticed is that these are my power generators. They generate power. These things get hot, man. They generate some heat. And when I was playing earlier, these two things were super hot. They've cooled down quite a bit. I don't know why or how, but they have. But you can still see they're still generating a lot of heat. It's freaking 69 degrees Celsius over here. Pretty damn hot. So what can you do about the heat? Well, I believe, I haven't done this myself yet, what you can do, this is how you build things, by the way, in case you haven't figured that out yet. You can go to life support. You can put a thermal regulator in here, right? And I thought of these things as just heaters when I was first, using them. I thought they were just plain old heaters. But they're not just heaters. Like they say, they're thermal regulators. So you could put a thermal regulator here, and you place it, and you have to wait for one of your peeps to come over and build it. That's one of the things I don't like about this game. I mean, I realize that I placed this behind this, but there's just a square on the floor there. So, I don't know, I think it's easy to forget that something's being built. I mean, you have to wait for somebody to come build it. And like I said, only Arlene and Tyler are able to construct things. And I tell you, neither one of them seem like they're in too much of a hurry to get over there. This guy just flipped me off for some reason. Arlene, she's carrying 2 tile, it says. So she's probably going to go over here and build this thing. Whenever they go to build something, they have to grab something from storage here. These 2 are storage. So that's what she did. She grabbed a box. She's going to go over here, and now she's going to build it. So she's building. And I have the game running at the slowest speed. You can speed it up. See? So now there's a thermal regulator here. So I could go to this thermal regulator, and I can take this thing and set it down to like -23, right? And it's going to reduce the temperature in this area and maybe, take some of the heat away from these power generators. Now, I don't want to overdo it, but we'll set it as that for now, and we'll see what happens. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Now, you see Tyler, he's walking around in a spacesuit. I don't know why. He's carrying something. I don't know. He just carried something and put it in here. He probably was putting in... these things run on something called Energium. That these power generators use to create power for your ship. This is a resource that we need to mine from time to time. We need to find it. I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you how to do that. I'm not sure if we'll do that in this little bit that we're going to be playing it here. But it's kind of cool. I mean, these guys... see, he has a space suit off now. Ooh, see? He's not happy about the temperature right here. It's 47 degrees here. This thing hasn't kicked in yet, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's powered. But at least he took his space suit off. That's good. So, right now, my peeps are just walking around doing stuff. Over here is a research station. So in this game, you can research things right here. And right now I'm researching metal refinery. I've already researched just basic. I think you start with that. But I researched botany. That allowed me to build these grow lights, right? You've played this type of game before. And then I also researched advanced. That just makes research speed 10% faster. I thought that'd be a good thing to do. I've also done this assembler, which I haven't built one yet. I need to build one of those. And then right now, like I said, I'm researching metal refinery. We've done 50 of 80 basic research and 20 of 20 intermediate research. I have no idea what that means. But I do know that you'll see people come over here and have a seat at this research station from time to time. They'll do research. And what's really neat is that this little flask here, is that a flask? Fills up as they do research. You can see Kara, she's sitting there doing research right now. If we click on her, it just says work. I really wish that it told a little bit more specifically what she was doing. Because, I mean, he's in work mode, but he's idling. So I wish it would say... even if it just said researching, I wish it did that, even though it's obvious that's what she's doing there. But you can see this bar goes up and unsuccessful. So not every bit of research they do is successful. It's just a matter of time of them doing stuff. There's some other consoles here. This is an operations console, which we use when we hyperjump. I'll show you that in a bit. This here is a navigation console. Maybe this is what you use when you hyperjump. I don't remember. One of these you use to speak to other people. Maybe it's this one, I think. I built a bathroom here. Here's a little toilet. It tells you dump 6 of 10. I don't know. Do I need to flush it? I don't know, but I built some walls here you could see so that it's, private. There's a door there. I don't know if they care if it's private or not. Even if it's not private, they still use it. But yeah, I did that. Power is something that you need to worry about. Power I don't 100% understand yet. Here's my two power generators here, and then you can see, I guess this is power coursing through the system. Don't know how to get it to just show the power grid and nothing else, but you build like this thing here is a wall mounted power node. This is a in-floor power node. Due to its low capacity, this node will transfer power more slowly. That's some stuff that you need to worry about, I guess. But like I said, I haven't figured that out yet and really haven't spent any time with it. Thus far, I've managed to power everything. You can see this is 0.1 unit of power per second, whatever that means. I don't know. But hey, you know, everything's powered, so I'm happy about it. You also need to keep track of your oxygen. There's plenty of oxygen here on the ship. Oxygen is created by... Where did I put it? That's a water purifier. Here's an oxygen generator. So I had to build an oxygen generator in order to create oxygen. And then another thing I needed to create was this thing here. This is a gas scrubber. Removes CO2, smoke, and toxic gases from the air. So these are just things you just needed to build on your ship, and the tutorial taught me how to do that. This is a recycler that you can take scrap and turn it into useful items. And speaking of useful items, there's these things called infra blocks that are the building blocks for pretty much everything. And you can see right here, I have none. So we need to get some infra blocks if I want to build anything else. Do I want to build anything else? Maybe. Maybe I do. So let's do that right now. And in order to get infra blocks, you need to salvage them from derelict ships. And this is the tactical view for the sector that I'm in. And there are no ships out here. There is an asteroid over here that has carbon on it. Let's go ahead and mine that carbon. I'm not really sure 100% what I'll do with it. But if you want to mine carbon, this asteroid has 3 carbon on it. And you could be like, oh, I just want one of them. I don't know why you'd want to do that. You just click on this and you mine all 3 of them. So that's all you have to do. And now, well, they're not going to do anything now because it's break time. You can see the little coffee cup sitting there. So every crew member has a schedule, and you can tell there's hardly any sound effects in this game. Every crew member has a schedule, and you can see it from here. Here's the schedule, right? So right now they're at the end of their shift, free time. Man, I mean, look at the hours these guys work. They work from 6 a.m. until freaking 11 p.m., right? I mean, that is crazy. Is that 11 p.m.? No, this is 11 p.m. They work till 9 p.m., duh. So, I mean, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., that's a lot of hours. But now nobody's going to be doing any work because it's break time for them. So when this happens... I always just go to the fastest speed and just speed through it because nothing's happening right now. You know, you can see they're just walking around out here. They're not doing any work. And they should be going to sleep now. Sometimes they don't. That's something that I've noticed. I guess different people go to sleep at different times. But you can see they've all gone to bed in their assigned beds. These things here are lights. Light is important. It adds to comfort. If it's dark, they're going to feel uncomfortable, so you have to make sure that you put enough lights. Everybody's awake. They have their little break time at the beginning of the day, and then I slow it down again. So before they went to bed, I said, hey, man, mine this crap, will you? And I guess this little icon here means they're going to mine it. I don't know what it means. But what you'll see is these things here, this is a miner unit, and this is a miner unit. And it's cute, they give them names. This one's named Digby, and this one's named Mildred's Hunger. So what we should see here pretty soon is somebody should go over here and hop into one of these things and start mining. I don't know what they're waiting for. I haven't been able to figure out what it is they do. I don't really know why Kara's doing what she's doing. But yeah, Arlene's walking over to this. Well, I thought she was. We just saw Enya go into this miner. You see she's taking this miner out of the ship. Arlene's going over here to research. So here goes Enya. She's in a miner. She's taking it over to the asteroid. She just does all these things on her own. So she's going to go down here and mine this stuff. And somebody else should mine stuff too. It looks like... I think Kara just hopped in here. So Kara's going to do some mining too. You can see Kara has the mining skill, and so does Enya. She has a mining skill. Arlene also has a mining skill, and but Tyler doesn't. Tyler doesn't do any mining. Interesting. I didn't realize that. But these guys are going to go over here and mine this thing because I think carbon, which is what this is. I haven't done this myself. Man, do I not have any carbon? Doesn't look like I even have any carbon. I think one of the things that I can build... Let's see if I can find it. This assembler. I haven't built one of these yet. It says this assembler produces basic construction components, including soft block, hull blocks, and infra blocks. And then it tells you to enclose with walls to reduce noise and discomfort. So this thing here will take... I'm not sure I understand this. It needs steel plates, but it says... Huh. Okay, so this thing doesn't do what I thought it did. Oh wow, it shows heat output. I never noticed that before. This thing does not take carbon and turn it into anything. For some reason I thought it did. I thought I saw something that took carbon and did something with it. There's also some weird things about this game, like see how I have the assembler chosen and I can move my mouse up here and look around. But now if I have this recycler, oh, now it's working. A moment ago I had the recycler and I couldn't move around up here. I don't know. Oh, this thing outputs hazardous gas. Interesting. Huh. So this thing doesn't do anything. So I don't even know what to do with carbon. This carbon that I'm mining. I'm not sure what the heck it's for. What I'm going to do with it. Maybe there's some kind of research. Oh, it is this. That's where I read that. The metal refinery transforms carbon and base metals to steel plates and base metals and noble metals. Okay, so that's what that thing does. So once I have this thing, I should be able to do something with this carbon that I'm mining. We're going to go and let them mine the carbon. They're taking their time. Takes a while. You can see him over here doing it. Not a whole lot to see, really. Unfortunately, I can't build anything right now because I am out of infra blocks. So really, the people that are left on the station, you know, Arlene, she can do research. She's good at research. So she'll do research. Tyler, on the other hand, he can't do research. So right now, Tyler has absolutely nothing to do on this ship. I don't know what to do with him. Because he can't mine, and he can't do any research. And as far as my... I don't know why Arlene felt like she needed to get up and idle. Hey, it's your work hours, Eileen. What are you doing? Get back to work. So I don't know why she does that. You can see over here, this thing is telling us that it's out of resources. Let's check on these again. This is at 18%. So remember a moment ago we checked it and it was at like 89%. So does that mean that it produced some root vegetables? And if it did, where did it put them? If we look here in our inventory, we'll see that we have no root vegetables, but we do have some biomatter. So yeah, if there were root vegetables made, I don't know where they went. This is at 95%. Maybe let's keep an eye on this and see what happens. Let's speed it up a little bit. 96. Let's speed this up. Let's see what happens when this thing gets to 100%. Boy, it's taking its time. Boy, speeding up time. I don't know if that's making it go faster or not. 98. 99. Okay, it's at 100%. So, there's Enya. I don't know what Enya's doing. Is she going to go over and pick this stuff up? What's going to happen to it? I want to know what happens here. Okay, no, she's not. Nope. Okay, she's doing something over here. I don't know what. So she's looking at that. Okay, thank you, Enya. Is anybody going to pick this stuff up? Okay, she's doing something to this unit, it looks like. What are you doing, Arlene? I want to leave this up because I want to see if this goes back to 0 at some point. She did it. Okay, there she goes. Now she's carrying it. We can look at her inventory and we'll see, sure enough, she's carrying some fruits. Where's she carrying them? She is carrying them to the kitchen. Okay, so that's cool. That answers my question. What happens with this stuff? What's Enya got? What did she just pick up? Oh, some biomatter, some waste organic matter. Okay, so neat. Okay, so she's probably going to take that and put that in storage, right? We'll see that we have biomatter of 26. She's carrying one, so this should go to 27 when she puts it there, unless it already added that. Let's see if it goes up to 27. Doesn't look like it did. So it must have already counted that, even though it wasn't in storage yet. Now she's carrying some water. It's so cool. She's carrying it to the grow bed. So she's going to go water these plants. That's what she's going to do. There's Tyler walking around in a spacesuit. I don't know why. Let's see if the temperature's gone down here. I mean, a little bit right next to it. But it's still super hot over here. So Enya carried some water over here to these things. It's pretty cool. So we still have this shortage. I need to get me some more infra blocks so that we can build more of these grow beds, man. We need more grow beds. So that's job 1. Let's see. Okay, we're done mining this, right? So where do we get infra blocks? Well, we get infra blocks from salvaging derelict ships. And where do we find derelict ships? Well, we find them in other systems. So this is the system that we're in right now, and these are other systems that we've visited before. This symbol right here is a derelict ship. This is a derelict ship. So we could go here and see if there's a derelict and salvage this derelict ship. So let's go ahead and prepare for hyperspace. We go here and we click here. I don't know why I said tech scrap there. We wait for a navigator, and what has to happen is somebody needs to go. I think that's what Kara's doing. She's sitting here at the this console preparing for hyper jump. So now we can jump, right? So let's jump. And now we could be like, okay, I want to go here because there is a derelict ship there. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Evade. I'm going to try to evade. This is a pirate ship, I think. This is the first time this has happened. Evade. Successful. Thank goodness. Oh, crap. Well, he's getting ready to go that way. I mean, this is kind of... let's keep moving. Let's go down here. Let's get away from him. Okay. So there is a derelict ship here. This I don't understand either. I don't know why there's a wait or a drop. Wait a turn? I don't know what turns are exactly. Maybe that's, other ships moving around. This icon here is a ship. This is a ship that's part of a faction called Cult of New Haven. I don't know who they are or what they want. But I'm going to go ahead and drop out of hyperspace here. So we've dropped out. And we're traveling. And then we do that. And then... I don't understand this part. Now we need to deploy it. I don't know what that is. I also don't know what this is. This symbol and this line here. There's a red line. There's a line. I don't know what that is. Maybe shields or something. So here's a derelict ship here. And we want to go over and salvage it. But sometimes there's alien monsters on the ship. So you don't just go over there willy-nilly. Arlene, she's carrying a shotgun, and Tyler is carrying a pistol. I equipped those earlier. So I'm actually going to draft Tyler, and I'm going to say, hey, Tyler, get on this shuttlecraft. This is a shuttlecraft right here. So the Tyler's walking over there, get on the shuttlecraft. I'm also going to draft Arlene. I'm going to say, hey, Arlene, I want you to get on the shuttlecraft also. So you can see there's like a little crossed swords icon next to their name down there and up here, indicating that they are now drafted and they are doing what you tell them to do. So they are going to get onto the shuttle. And now I'm going to click on the shuttle. So now I've got the shuttle drafted, so I'm controlling the shuttle. And I go back out here to my tactical view. And... the heck? Is there no place to dock on this thing? Huh. Why can't I dock? Okay. Pick the shuttle. I've got the shuttle. Go out to tactical view. What in the world? Well, this is the first time this has happened. Normally, there would be... There we go. I guess I was too far out. Sheesh, I don't know, man. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to go ahead and dock here. Okay, so our little shuttle should be making its way over there, and indeed it is. In the meantime, Enya and Kara remain on the ship. Kara is doing research. You can see she just got a +1 right there. We've almost got this thing fully researched. It's at 98%. As far as what Enya's doing, she's just sitting there. Not sure what she's doing in there. Looks like these are... Nope, it's at 32%. Alright, whatever. I want to build more of those so we get more food in here, because that seems to be a problem. Luckily, nobody's starving or anything. Nobody's complained about not having any food. Okay, so we are going to dock at the CNHS Nomad. We are the HSS Calypso, by the way. That's the name of our ship. This little shuttle here is called Reet of Paradise. I don't know what Reet means. Okay, so we've docked. Let us tell, let's see, Tyler. I think I could, both of them. I got both of them, so we're going to tell both of them to exit the craft, and they've done just that. Oh, monster. So I'm not 100% sure if they shoot automatically or if I do. I was right-clicking on the monster to make them shoot. Okay, our research is completed. Let's go ahead and tell it to do new research. We did metal refinery. Man, I'm like... Seems like I'm always hurting for food. So I'm thinking that maybe... Let's see, CO2 producer... Advanced nutrition. Humans need to eat well in order to thrive. With an advanced understanding of nutrition, you can research more balanced meals. Growth rate plus 10%. That sounds pretty good to me. Let's get that. Okay. Anyway, back to here. So we're going to explore this ship now. We can't salvage it until we've explored it. We need to explore the whole thing. So I'm just going to tell my peeps to walk around here. And we will shoot. I wonder if I undraft them, if they'll just walk around on their own. I haven't tried that. Doesn't look like they're going to. Nope, there goes Tyler. Okay, I think they're... Are they walking around on their own? Tyler's just standing there. He's just being a doof. Arlene's just standing there. Do I really need to draft you guys? Fine, I'll draft you. There, walk around, because they're just going to stand around. Okay, no more. Oh, monster. Okay, they shoot at it automatically, it looks like. Oh, open wound. So we can look at the status here. Monster bite, got bit by an alien. Tyler did. Another thing you need to keep track of is their oxygen. See that blue... How come, Arlene? There we go. That blue line is their oxygen. You need to keep an eye on that. Because as long as I'm controlling them, they'll just walk forever and even run out of oxygen. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. He's shooting at this one way down here. She's shooting at this one. She's been bitten. Oh, crap. There's another one right there. Oh, crap. Okay. Sheesh. Lots of aliens. Okay, here's another one that's shooting at it. I have no idea if there's more that I could do. Oh, crap, man. Tyler's not looking so good. His energy is really, really low. As a matter of fact, it's time for these guys to go to sleep somewhere. So, let's tell them to enter the craft back here. We're gonna have to explore this thing, finish exploring this thing another time, because it's time for them to head back. Arlene has a little... Ooh, she's got... What's this? She bleeding? Open wound. I am bleeding. Crap, man. I haven't had that happen before. Here's the little shuttle. I need to take it back here. So let's send it back. I don't know what we're going to do about this bleeding here. I don't know what we're going to do about it. I don't have any kind of medical bay or anything like that. So this is the first time I've seen this happen, where one of my peeps got hurt like that. I'm going to undraft those two now. And when they get back, they'll just go to bed, because if you look at their schedule, it's almost bedtime for them. So we'll let them go to bed. I do wish there was an easier way to get them to explore a ship. But if there is an easier way, I don't know how to do it. I have to draft them and tell them to get on the shuttle and then tell them to dock over there. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with Arlene. Open wound regressing. Now it's at a -4. So what's Arlene going to do? She needs a medical bed. Crap, man. Does she really need a medical bed? I ain't got no medical bed, man. Oh, this could be bad. This could be real bad. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up time, because all they're going to do is sleep. Oh, it's healed. Her open wound has healed. That's good news. It says it's healed, so it should be getting better here. At least she's no longer bleeding. She's hungry, though. So hopefully they'll get up and go in and get some food, and that's exactly what they're doing. Problem is insufficient resources, so she's just a little bit hungry. Okay, we need to get her and Tyler. We need to draft them both. We need to get them both back on this ship and get them back over there so that they can do some more exploring, so that we can then salvage the ship. This is a big operation. Getting, all this just to get some more infra blocks so that we could build more grow beds. Okay, now I'm going to control the shuttle, and we're going to take the shuttle and dock it over here again. But yeah, I need to grow more of these so we can make food more quickly. Not sure what Kara's doing down there. She's in here. These are our Hyperium hyperdrive ships that allow us to do our hyper jumps that we did a moment ago. Yeah, this ship is just lousy with aliens on it. Let's speed it up a little bit. Get on over there. Okay. Now, let's have them exit the ship. And let's get back to exploring. Okay, so it's telling me to explore it. Let's get back to exploring, and gosh, this ship is so big, they're going to run out of oxygen before they get to the end of it. Still more aliens. There's one right there. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Look at it. Oh, they're shooting from a distance. That's good. This is a good way to do it. Yeah, shoot them at a distance. Come on. Oh gosh, there's so many of them, but this is really good. Taking them out this way. I like this. That's the first time I've seen that happen. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's keep exploring, guys. Look at them float over there. Oh man, there's one way down there. Yeah, shoot at it from here. Oh, crap. What's wrong with Arlene? Oh, she still has this healed open wound. Okay, I guess I didn't notice that. Okay, this is good. We're taking them out from a distance. They have plenty of air. This is the most aliens I've ever seen on a ship. Okay, we're all the way back here. To get over here, I need to walk around this way. Need to explore the whole derelict before we could salvage it. Okay, this is good. No more aliens, hopefully. I haven't seen the whole thing yet? What else is there to see? Oh, over here maybe? Okay, we have to go over here. Explore this part. Sure hope there's no more aliens. Okay, now we've explored the whole thing. Now we can salvage it. Salvage is available. So, in order to salvage, I need to undraft these two. I need to undraft the shuttle. And now I go out here to tactical. I click on it. This is a very strange interface. I go to salvage and I'm like, hey man, pick up infra scrap. And that's what they do. Now, what they should do, looks like they're probably both heading back to the airlock to get some oxygen. You can see their blue line there. It's getting pretty low, so that's probably what they're doing. Coming back here to get some air. They could get air from this thing. Oxygen. What? They're leaving? Why are you leaving? Yeah, I don't fully understand why these guys do what they do. I don't think it's almost quitting. It's the middle of the freaking day, so I don't know why they're going back. I wish I could see what's queued up for them to do, you know? But I don't see that anywhere. Exit craft. I don't know why they're heading back. They should be salvaging this thing. This is a transfer. You can also tell them to pick this stuff up, but I am well, here's some nuts and seeds. We'll tell them to transfer those. This is a weird interface. I don't quite understand this interface with this minus. I guess that's what it's telling me at outgoing transfer 1. We could also tell them to pick up these root vegetables. But I'm mostly interested in salvaging this infra scrap. So, I mean, what are they doing? Arlene? Okay, she got back in the ship. Tyler didn't. I don't know why. Tyler decided to stay. Nope. What? No? I don't know, man. I don't know what she's doing. Nope, there she goes. Okay, so Arlene, for whatever reason, is going over there by herself. Tyler, for whatever reason, has decided to stay behind. I don't know. I mean, neither one of these two can pilot, so I'm not sure how they're even using the shuttle. But I don't know of any. I mean, I don't know whether you. I think you need the construct ability to also dismantle things. I think. I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, both Arlene and Tyler have that. So, like I said, I don't know why Tyler didn't go back over there. I have no idea. But Arlene's going over there by herself, which sounds like a pretty slow operation. But there she is. So this is kind of cool here. Your shuttle, it tells you how many people are on it. And I don't know what A stands for, but this is like your cargo. And as they put stuff on it, you'll see little pips show up here. So that's kind of cool. So she's going in here, and she should be looking for infra scrap. She's walking around. She's in her spacesuit. I don't know why she's decided to go all the way back here. So she's picked something up. Oh, she's probably picking up some of that other stuff. She's carrying... Okay, she's carrying nuts and seeds, because I also told her to pick those up, right? Oh crap, an incoming ship. Okay, up here, it tells you when a ship's coming in, and this is going to tell me that the Cult of New Haven is going to arrive in 7 hours. That's fine. They're not a problem, I don't think. I've never dealt with them before. But they don't show up as hostile. Our relationship is neutral with them. So that's fine. If there was a pirate ship, I'd have to get Arlene in the shuttle, back over to our ship, and then hyper jump out of here, which would be really bad because I'm doing all of this to get infra blocks, man. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, so you could see that now there's one little pip there because our shuttle now has nuts and seeds on it, right? Arlene is now going to dismantle something. So she's going to dismantle something and get some infra blocks, or at least maybe the building blocks for infra blocks. So she's going to dismantle this thing, whatever this is. So she's working. Look, her oxygen is going down. You can see that she's using this construction gun. This tool is capable of 3D printing facilities from blueprints using various materials or deconstructing existing facilities. This is something that you never see in her inventory unless they're using it, and then it just pops up. So she's almost done dismantling this thing. Something should pop up here in her inventory. Okay, bunch of stuff on the ground. Unfortunately, she's kind of... Oh, she's going to dismantle something else. So I don't understand the thought process behind this game. Why is she going to dismantle something else? Why didn't she just pick some of this stuff up? See, there's some infra scrap and energy scrap. Why didn't she just pick some of this stuff up and take it back to the shuttle so she'd get more oxygen? Because she's almost out of oxygen, man. Conditions... Status, you can see. Oh, she's hungry, man. She's very hungry. But she's not carrying anything. She could have picked one of these things up and at least brought it back to the shuttle, because she's going back there anyway. You can see the little O2 thing show up there saying that she's almost out of oxygen. She'll make it back, don't worry. Okay, she goes in there. And she gets oxygen. Oh, she's like, screw it, I'm out of here. Is her day almost over? Not really. So, she's going back with an empty shuttle. I have no idea why she's going back. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. It's frustrating. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there's probably something that you could do. Like, I think that expedited. This here, I mean, I could take this to different places. This here says raises work priority on this ship to highest. Crew assigned to work on derelict ships will prioritize this ship over fleet ships. So it says crew assigned to... How do you assign a crew to work on a derelict ship? That I don't know. You know, I don't know. Who's assigned to work on a ship, on a derelict ship? Beats me. Crew management. Ships. Yeah, see, okay, all of these people are assigned to work on a derelict ship. So maybe... Interesting, here's some priorities. I mean, Tyler's construct is high priority. Arlene's is lowest, so I don't know why Arlene went over to the other ship instead of Tyler. You can see the shuttle is taking off again. It's going back over there. Nope, no it's not. It's docking. So what if I take this and say expedited? What if I say that? Will it send people over there? Oh, there they go. Oh, they are going back. So who's on this? Tyler and Arlene are both on it, but they were on it before I set the expedited, right? They're heading back over here, but man, their workday's almost done, so it should be interesting to see what happens here. So they're going to go back over here and... I mean, it's such a time-consuming process trying to get infra blocks over there. Let's see, there's the carbon we picked up from that asteroid a while back. There they are. Walking around. Tyler, it says carrying to shuttle, even though he's not. Both of them say, so both of them are going to walk over here and they're going to pick up some of the stuff that she dismantled. See all this stuff right here probably. And start carrying it back to shuttle. Tyler picked something up. He's carrying some tech scrap. Arlene is carrying some infra scrap. Why is Tyler carrying tech scrap? I don't know. Because I didn't click salvage next to tech scrap. I mean, maybe it's a toggle to automatically transport available scrap of this type to target ship. So I guess that's what's going on. I guess I'm telling them to salvage infra scrap. So that probably means that, okay, I'm gonna dismantle this thing because it has infra scrap. But it also has these other things, and since I have these picked, they're also gonna pick those things up too, right? So what I could do, if I was really only interested in infra scrap, I could turn these off, and then they would only focus on the infra scrap, and they would leave this other stuff behind, this tech scrap. There's some infra scrap there. Energy rod and water. Energy rod and water must be under here? Energy rod. Let's tell him to get that too. Yeah, that's important. We'll get the water as well. Okay. Tell him to get those. Oh, okay. The CNHS Jabberwock has entered the sector. I've never talked to them before. I don't know anything about them. You can trade with them, with other ships. I traded with some military alliance ships earlier. You can see here that the cargo is filling up. Oh, and see you later, Tyler. Why is she leaving? I don't understand. It's the inventory's not full, so why are you leaving? And why did you leave Tyler behind? So I don't know if this is because I don't understand a lot of the things about the game, or if it's because it's like still in early access and there are still some things they need to work on. I don't know. But at least Tyler's smart enough to still go and pick things up and bring them back to the shuttle so that they're ready to go when the shuttle comes back. Good for him, right? At least he's doing that. You know, good for Tyler. See, it's supposed to be his break time right now, but freaking Arlene left him high and dry. Just left him high and dry, man. See you later, bye. He doesn't have a very good relationship with Arlene, though, it looks like. I have no idea if that means anything or not. You know, if that's why she left him behind. It'd be hilarious if that was why. That would be really funny. Arlene. I have been awake. So Tyler is... he just found a place to sit. He's taking his break over here. I wonder if he could sleep on this ship. This ship. I don't see any beds, so I don't know where this poor guy's going to sleep. Plus, does he have enough air to sleep? You know? Or does he have to sleep in the airlock? I don't know. It's not quite their bedtime yet. Let's see. We'll see what happens when it's bedtime. We'll see what he does. Right now he's just standing. I was just praising him because he was... Well, I take that back. I was praising him because he was smart enough to carry stuff over here, but it's not work time anymore. It's break time, so that's why he's not carrying anything. We could see here that we still have no infra blocks. Haven't carried any infra blocks back. Man, I don't even see... I mean, has the shuttle made it back yet? Where's the shuttle? Where's the... oh, she came back. She came back for him, I guess. No, it's just the shuttle. She sent the shuttle back by itself. So Tyler has a little sleep thing next to him, meaning it's bedtime. This is very inefficient. Very, very inefficient. He could have gone back with Arlene. Doofuses. In the meantime, this thing has some infrascrap on it. I thought there was infrascrap on it before. Tech scrap, hull scrap. Infrascrap looks like this. This is the only infrascrap that we've gotten so far? Now, the reason I'm interested in infrascrap, I need infra blocks, right? But if we give infrascrap, then our recycler here, this thing, it will take infrascrap and turn it into infra blocks, right? So one infrascrap will make half of an infra block. And I actually have a rule set up that if at any time there are less than 3 infra blocks on my ship, it will automatically recycle them, right? Or basically what will happen is somebody will bring an infrascrap here to make infra blocks. I don't have enough infrascrap to do that, so that's why it's not happening. But man, I can't believe that that's all the infrascrap that we've got. Where the hell is it? Here comes the, let me get rid of this. Here comes the shuttle. Okay, here comes the shuttle. The shuttle, well, now it has nothing on it. I think it must have docked here before and I didn't see it, but where's the infrascrap that was on it? Remember we saw there was infrascrap on it. Where did it go? Here it is. Here's that one infrascrap that's not going to do us a damn bit of good. So anyway, it's nighttime. Everybody's sleeping. So now that I have set this to expedited, will everybody go over there? Everybody's up. They're taking their break. Okay. Oh, there goes the shuttle. With... what? Nobody's on the shuttle. What is the shuttle doing? Why is nobody on the damn shuttle? Well, apparently you can get on the shuttle here too. I don't know why. Okay. There's 3 people on the shuttle. Arlene, are you going to get on the shuttle too? Here she comes. I don't know why she's taking so long. Okay, so I'm guessing that this expedited thing here makes everybody go over there. And that's what I want. There's nothing to do here except research. I could leave Arlene or somebody back here to do research. Right? But getting infrascrap and infrablocks is more important right now. We need that. Ship has left the sector. Okay. So here's all my peeps. They're all marching onto this derelict ship to do some dismantling. You could see Arlene is going to carry some stuff. Enya is. Kara is. And Tyler's actually going to dismantle something. So let's see what Tyler's going to dismantle. I think, let me see, Tyler, I'm going to draft him, and I think sometimes you see things you could pick up, and here's one right here. So I'm going to tell him to pick that up. And he picked up 45 credits, so that's what he just did. And now 16 credits. And a new data log. Okay, so sometimes you get these data logs. Starfarer. I saw entry 1 earlier. Here's entry 2. This one's called Log 2, They Try and Break Me. We have to eat and breathe. No water means neither food nor air, so we'll follow the ice asteroids. Or the metal asteroids when we're running short on tools and building blocks to keep the ship maintained. or power crystals when we're running short on energy sticks. The point is, if we just go where the things we need are, we should be fine. Simple, right? Well, yeah, it's simple, which means a bunch of other people thought of it too. And I guess some of them thought they could just... I don't know how we're all still alive. It was a close thing, way too close. If Sandy had still been in the hydroponics bay when that missile hit, or if Hamilton hadn't been such a good shot, or if Cutter wasn't such a damn good surgeon. We made it. We had to kill 4 men, but we made it. And then we held a funeral for them, even though we didn't know their names. We mourned the pirates who tried to murder us. Why do I feel so guilty about defending myself? I'd hoped the apocalypse would bring us together. The apocalypse is what happened on Earth, which is what caused everybody to take off on these ships. Get us all pooling in the same direction, you know? I guess I didn't learn from the example of my parents. They hoarded what they had and never let anyone in, and in the end, a mob broke down their front door and took it all anyway. I wonder if maybe the key is to share, not like stupidly. I don't mean starving ourselves, and God knows that's firmly on the cards for a few days now that we had to rebuild the grow beds and plant new crops. But I mean like, if somebody comes to you with an empty belly and you feed them, then that's a debt or a bond. They're with you then. They're your friend. Despite what happened, I don't want to lose faith. I have to believe this galaxy is big enough for all of us. Earth wasn't, but I have to believe. So they throw these little data logs in here to kind of like flesh out the game world, which I really like. So that's kind of cool. So Tyler, I'm going to undraft Tyler so he'll get back to work. But he won't pick those things up on his own. You have to tell him to pick them up. And it's something you just kind of have to keep an eye out for as they walk around the ship. And I'm just glad I saw that one because I'm sure there's other ones that I've missed. But Tyler is down here dismantling something. And now he's going to go dismantle something else. I don't know what he dismantled because normally you'd see parts on the ground or boxes. So he's going to go dismantle something else. Kara's carrying stuff. Enya's carrying stuff. Arlene's carrying stuff. So Tyler's doing the dirty work of dismantling and they're doing the manual labor of carrying stuff, and I wouldn't be surprised if they just hopped on this shuttle and left, judging by what we've seen so far. Now Arlene's going to go dismantle something. Enya is hopefully just getting oxygen. Nope, she's leaving. See you later, bye. What are you doing, Enya? Why are you leaving? The shuttle... It's not even full. It's got 4 waters on it, an energy rod, and 1 freaking infrascrap. This is a very, very slow process. Why on earth is she leaving? I don't know. I wish I knew. Because that makes 0 sense. There's no reason for her to leave. It would make sense if, like, the shuttle was full, the inventory bay was full. You know? That would make sense. She'd be like, all right, the shuttle's full. I need to take it back, you know? But it's not full, so what the hell is she doing? I don't know. And it's weird. It says she's going to dismantle, but she's on a freaking shuttle. Oh, wait a minute. No, it was Enya. I'm sorry, it was Enya. Enya took the shuttle. So she's taking the shuttle over here. You could watch its inventory go down. Plop, plop, plop. There it goes. It's just sitting on the floor here, I think. Yeah. It's just sitting on the floor, so somebody's going to need to carry this stuff into storage. Enya, what are you doing? She's going to the toilet. That's why she had to leave. I bet you that's why she had to leave. She had to go to the toilet. Huh. I don't know where toilet fits into this, right? Like if there's no bladder meter, you know? So, what are you going to do now, Enya? You can't go back over there. The shuttle's gone. So what are you going to do? Well, maybe she's not going to pick these plants because they're not ready yet. I don't know, man. Well, anyway, it's been about an hour. I think that's long enough. Not that I'm going to stop playing it because I really enjoy this, but long enough for a little sampler to share with you guys. Anyway, this game, it's like I said, it's called Space Haven. The last I checked, it was 25% off on Steam and Good Old Games. But even if it's not that expensive of a game. And if you like this kind of thing, maybe check it out. I don't know. Just wanted to share it with you. Hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later.